Yes, guys. Yes, people. Big up everybody that's locked in. Apologies for the lateness, is greatness, and all of that. Just came out of a crisis meeting. Big talks ahead. Spurs versus Chelsea on Sunday. And yeah, I ain't looking forward to this one. I am not looking forward to this one at all. Big up everybody that's in here, though. Like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Plenty to get into in terms of the game. Couple talks about Chelsea potentially moving out of the bridge instead of renovating stand by stand. Could be Wembley, could be Twickenham, could be Fulham. I hope not. I really hope not. But we're going to delve into everything in today's video. We've got nearly 200 of you guys in here already. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe, all of that stuff. You already know what to do. Let me see what everyone's saying. Everything he said in the press was disappointing. It's just the same old crap. Lampard gave me more confidence. I haven't seen much from Potter's press conference except the stuff about preseason. Now, from what I read, I don't think he's directly blaming Tuchel. There's a lot of people saying, "Oh, he's trying to throw Tuchel under the bus again." I don't really think that. I don't think it's an excuse for how we're playing right now either. But preseason was shit. Even Tuchel said preseason was shit. So he's not wrong on that account. But if he's using it as an excuse, I don't rate that. I don't rate that. I'll get the direct quotes up in a little sec. But yeah, big up Jordan already for joining the membership scheme. Big up yourself, my guy. Big up. We still need to sort out FIFA games and everything like that. I've never had the time for that. Big up Kevin Tang as well, who says, surely we can't lose to 2 assistant managers in a row. Well, I got some bad news for you, my friend. I got some bad news for you because we probably will do. We probably will do. Big up everybody that's in here, though. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Big up Fox. Big up Texas Blue. It'll be such a Chelsea thing to get a result against Spurs, but I'm still not confident. Even if we beat Spurs, it's not going to take too much out of me. I'm not going to get gassed over it because I've seen it happen all the time. We turn up against Spurs, we disappear before the game, and we disappear straight afterwards. So that's not going to change anything. I need a run of wins. I need a style of play. I need good game management. That's what would help. That's what would give me more faith in Potter. And I really want to. I really want to believe in Potter. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. You guys already know where I stand with it already. Big up True Blue Clay. Big up Miko. Big up Scrowl the director. Big up Harrison saying your stream title is literally everyone else's feelings about the game. We're all in the same boat then. At least we can all agree on something. I ain't got any hope for this shit show. I ain't got any hope for it. And I don't think any of you guys do. If you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know what gives you confidence going into this game. Because, boy, I don't see it. I don't see it. Big up Mully. Big up Proud to be a Geordie. Yo, it weren't that. It weren't that, bro. It was taking ages to sort the thumbnail. Yeah, that's why I was late. That's why I was late. Who was doing a Stephen Potter? What is a Stephen Potter? God knows. Can anyone say anything positive about Potter's time at Chelsea? There you go, innit? There you go. I haven't got anything for you, my friend. Big up Lewis, hoping these bums don't spoil my week off. Again, sorry, my friend. I got some bad news for you. Big up Santiago. Big up Jeff saying Twickenham Stadium 2024. Oh, wait, 82k. That might not be a good. That might be a good shout, you know. Twickenham or Wembley for me. Don't take us to Fulham. Because for starters, if you're not a season ticket holder, you are fucked if we go there. Because I think we have 25,000 season ticket holders or something close to that number. And that's basically Craven Cottage's allocation. So, I wouldn't mind Craven Cottage. That is literally just a 15, 20-minute walk down the road for me. But for the fans, it wouldn't be great. It wouldn't be great. Members would be so screwed. You'd be fighting over 500 tickets. Good luck. Good luck to you all for that one. Every time Lewis is late, we lose. Bro, I have been fashionably late for like 2 years straight. Come on, bro. You already know this channel is lateness is greatness. Word to Matisse and all of that. But you already know what the vibes are here. Appreciate what you do. Opinions, not agendas. Facts. And also, remember, your opinions are allowed to change with new evidence. Because not a lot of people let you do that. If you have an opinion, you're expected to die by that opinion. Oh, you thought this person was banging 4 years ago, so now you can't say he's shit. Oh, you thought this guy was shit back in 2021 or something. You can't say he's balling out now. That's the way we are now because of player stand mentality. People will die by their players instead of dying by the club's name. Remember, opinions can change and you are allowed to change your opinions. I'm saying that in advance because my opinion never changes on anything. I am not letting anybody try calling me over it. And the same energy goes to all of you. You are allowed to change your opinions. Big up Luai, big up Josh, big up Wads, big up Santiago saying Felix's gal can't stay away from Mandem. It's long for João Felix on Sunday. You already know it's going to be 90 minutes of Pedro Porro, he's shagging your wife over and over and over again. It's going to be a long weekend for him. But yeah, it's a bit sticky. I can't lie. I saw the pictures the first time and I thought she was with Chilwell. Because that guy on the right looked a lot like Chilwell. I don't know if you lot saw it. But yeah, thank God it wasn't. Because Pedro Porro at Spurs is bad enough without having to worry about players in your own squad. JT ain't here. Well, I think JT is actually in Cobham. Hide your woman. Hide your woman, Felix. Hide your woman. What else is everyone saying? Harrison says, no Havertz up front, I beg. You know the bastard is going to start. You know he's going to start. Potter would have seen his performance off the bench and think, that's good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to keep bringing him off the bench, even though he's actually good when he comes off the bench. I'm going to start him. And then he's just going to drop another stinker and we're going to go right round and round in circles. Bring Havertz off the bench. I actually fuck with Havertz off the bench. I think he comes on, he gives you a little bit of energy and seems to have good performances when you bring him off the bench, personally. I wouldn't start him. I think he's shit when he starts. Havertz on the bench, bring him on with like 60, 70 minutes in. I think that's the way we go. I would back that. Big up Steve. Big up, I said kidnap Kai. Boy. Big up Flawless. My guy saying, have faith. It's Tottenham. Hashtag up the Chelsea. I wish we could, bro. I wish we could. You could say that because you're trusting your project. You hit the jackpot with fucking Baldy Ten Hag, but yeah, it is what it is. I can only sit here and be a little bit jealous about it, but yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Oh, fuck, there's going to be United fans all over London on Sunday. Oh, wait, it's London. That's filled with United fans anyway. It doesn't make a difference. What else everyone's saying? Oh, boy, Spurs. This will be a long weekend. I hear you, bruv. Justice for Oba. Facts. Big facts. He still won't start. Potter again said Aubameyang is a valued member of the squad. What did he say? He had a really good training week. He's available for selection. How about you select him? That would be nice. How about you select him? Or maybe Fofana. Maybe you give Fofana a little bit of a run out. How about that? Are you at the game on Sunday? Yeah, I will be. I will be. Big up Ben saying your streams are the only things I look forward to when it comes to anything Chelsea. This team is just depressing at the moment. Trust me, bro. Trust me. But I'm glad you enjoyed this. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams. I'm glad I'm at least doing one thing right. Always have a blocked nose. Citrus the King says in his press conference, Potter blamed Lewis. I get blamed for everything nowadays, don't I? It's a load of crap. It's a load of crap. Yeah, Yaya Toure. I'd take Wembley. I would take Wembley. 90k would be good. We'd sell that out every game. We're not Tottenham. And yeah, the atmosphere might be a bit questionable because everyone will be scattered as opposed to Stamford Bridge where you know where most of the noise is going to be. But I would prefer Wembley. Bit of a nightmare to get out of, but easier to get in. Harrison says, don't listen to the press conferences. Yeah, you and me both. Big up Nino. Big up Jordan. Big up Abdi Hass. Man said, agenda merchant, what's up? Big up, bro. Big up. Big up Lewis. I just begged for a goal. Yes, I don't know where. Citrus, I found it, bro. I found you. My bad. I will never miss a super chat. If I do, I'll go back for it. Bend time, matter, everything to get to you, man. Super chat. So big up for the donation. Big up. Fans are 100% chanting Potter. Exactly. That's gonna be the protest if we lose at Spurs. Not that fucking meaty excuse for a protest that Minerals Muncher tried to do for yesterday. I ain't going to that shit either. Bro, Lewis, you guys are beating us. Trust me. Oh, you guys are beating us. Trust me, my friend. Trust me. What else? Man said I don't even feel like watching our matches anymore. Depends on the time zone. Like, if you're waking up at the early morning, crack of dawn, just check the scoreline, and if we're not winning, go back to bed. That's what I do. That's what I do. Big up Sean saying, big up Lewis. Do you think we get bigger, more experienced, high quality players if we want to do this wage structure? Don't see them coming for 90k in incentives. See, here's the thing. I would understand that before this window. We've already got in Mudryk, we've got in Madueke, we've got in Enzo Fernandez, all on that and incentives. So it can work. It can work. Like, I think it's just Mason Mount that's making people a bit anxious about it. Because he wants parity with Reece James. But Mason Mount's also an idiot. So that's on him. That is on him. Plus, he don't even deserve those wages anyway. Don't even deserve those wages. There's another super chat. Just need to get to it. Big up Christian, my guy, saying, hi, Lewis. Chelsea lose Sunday. Potter out. Big up yourself, Christian. As always, appreciate the donation. I'm kind of already there anyway, but yeah, even a win won't change my mind. I need a run of wins. Give me something to go off, Potter. That's all I need. Big up Harrison saying, love that AC recovery run on Anthony yesterday. Wish Cucurella and Koulibaly had that. Thank you, Marina, for not offering a bonus or a sign-on fee to the Danish Maldini and letting him leave for free. Dickhead. Absolute dickhead. Big up yourself, Harrison. As always, though. Big up yourself, my bro. Man said, I have a personal vendetta against Mason Mount. I don't have a personal vendetta against Mount. He's just crap. Simple as. Play well. Play well and I'll praise you. Big up Prince David saying, I think with recent information, it's only fair to give Potter some time, but he needs to stop making them criminal decisions. That's not helping. I totally agree. Potter would have more time if he wasn't making those decisions. Those decisions have eroded my faith in him because I don't understand them. And they look brain dead, and he's literally holding us back with some of the decisions. Resting Silva and fucking James, playing Mount on the wing and then up front was criminal. Absolutely criminal, and it's indefensible, and I can't make any excuses for that. Taking off all our 1v1 dribblers against West Ham when we were still chasing the game. Stupid. Don't understand that. The fact that we don't look like we have a discernible style of play. We're not even playing defensive football because we can't attack. I can't defend it. I cannot defend it. Exactly, Hamza. Bare people gatekeep opinions, and if you try and change your mind, it's like, no, you said this 2 months ago. Stand by your man. Shut up, bruv. Literally. You can change your mind as long as you give points or reasons as to it. If you just switch for the sake of it, then I kind of understand it. But if you change and you have reasons behind it, fair play. There's nothing wrong with you changing your opinion based on new evidence that's presented to you. It's just people who want to be right and they want to rub it in your face by any means necessary. And they're just toxic. So who gives a shit? Felix needs to dunk on Porro. Yeah, I do low-key think you might see a Felix masterclass based on all of that. Either that or he's just going to crawl into his shell. It's going to be one or the other. One or the other. Richarlison hasn't scored a league goal yet. Guess who's... Thanks, declared. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Dawood says, should Oba start? Yes. Oba or Fofana. If Oba don't start and Fofana starts, fine. But player number 9. Stop shoehorning Havertz in there. Man says, straighten your frame photos challenge. Oh, yeah. I never get it right, do I? But I'm too lazy. I've done it now, so you man are going to have to hold that one still. What happened to the protest the fans were having? No one turned up. Nobody went there. Nobody went there. Him saying he's available for selection, then not selecting him is going to be weird in the dressing room. Exactly. I think there was a source a few days ago who said some players don't understand why Aubameyang's being treated the way he is. I don't get it either. Because I easily thought it was just going to be an issue in the dressing room. It's like, oh, Oba's just being toxic. Fine, whatever. It's not even that. So now I don't get you. I don't get why we're moving like this. It makes absolutely no sense to me at all. So man says you speak for all Chelsea fans. Big up. Appreciate the kind words, but like, I don't like saying I speak on behalf of everybody. Because here's my thing. A lot of Chelsea fans don't fuck with what I say. So I just speak for me. If you agree with what I say, brilliant. If you don't agree with what I say, here's what it is. But I don't like saying I speak on behalf of people because everyone just gets all offended by it. He doesn't speak on behalf of me. I don't like him. He's a twat. Okay, whatever then. But love for the love anyway, my friend. Appreciate it. Have you ever been to our new ground in North London? What, the Emirates? I've been there a couple times. We usually get wins over there. Although, I don't know. Well, you're talking about Spurs. Either one. We have 2 training grounds there. But we're still going to go lose there too. Big up iTest saying I'm here to see more gunshots go off on stream. If we lose on Sunday, you might. Because if we lose, I'm coming straight home and I'm going live. I'm not going for drinks. Fuck all that. Can't be asked to stay out after a loss. It's all long. I said, let's all laugh at Chelsea. Everyone's been laughing at Chelsea. Jam just logged on and Lewis already bodied my idiot idol. It's all bad. It's all bad. Any other comments? Havertz and Sterling have good link-up low-key. Seen it against Bournemouth. I've seen it against... what was it? The last game, Southampton. But I've only seen it in like 2 or 3 instances. I don't know. Maybe see it a little bit more this season, but I need more consistency. Thought the club weren't doing contract talks till the end of the season. With Mount, they're not doing talks till the end of the season. Kante, they are still in talks because it's just the length that they're disagreeing with. Mount, I think they've said they're done till the summer. We'll talk then. If you don't agree with the offer that we're going to give you, we're going to sell you. So yeah, it's just Mount. Fucking mute. Any other comments? Oh, we got nearly 600 you lot in here. Have we got 100 likes? Yes, we do. I didn't even have to ask. Let's go. Let's go. Do Jerseys FC do Chelsea retro kits? Nah, they only do this season's kits. Just this season's, my friend. But use them and use my code for 20% off. Carefree Lewis G in the description. In the description. Everyone changes opinions. Johnny went for thinking Potter could be the next Sir Alex, and saying he's a yes man. Exactly. But if Havertz or Mount were to ball out and we start praising him, we're going to be told we're in the mud. Even though he liked Potter and now we don't rate him. He used to cuss out Tuchel when he first joined, by the way. Check out the FA Cup final stream after we lost. Tuchel tax, and all of that. But suddenly it's, don't ever disrespect Thomas Tuchel. He's a fucking legend. All right. You're allowed to change opinions. It's just people who had those original opinions won't let you because you were against it initially. You have to hold your L, apparently. Don't know what that's about, but we move. Who said Potter's racist? He ain't even... No, we're not doing that. If Lewis speaks for all fans, we are truly mudded. You're a prick, go ahead. You're a prick, but big up. Big up Jay saying, if they don't like what they hear, fuck them. Exactly, my bro. Fuck them. Is what it is. Man said Johnny speaks Roz, not Lou. Well, we are fucked. Big up Johnny, but we are fucked. I know you're a minerals mantra as well, so it's fine. I know what I'm expecting, but we move. What else? Oh, well, we got 2 of them in here. Oh, boy. We're getting infected. Big up Goyam saying Mineral speaks for me. He's the only one who understands sucking off my finished idle Milner. Fuck's sake, bruv. Lewis, will you hold Potter accountable for benching Oba yet again, or just why are Havertz stands the most sensitive bitches on the net? Like what? When have I not gone at Potter and said, why is he not starting Aubameyang? But then they come and it's like, oh, but you're just going to go off the Kai again. I have barely said anything about Kai, but you all have him in your mouths. Fucking hell, bruv. You, man, are so sensitive sometimes. It is unbelievable. I have held Potter accountable for benching Oba. I have said on how many streams that I don't understand the treatment that he's getting when Potter says there's no issues with Oba and he's a good member of the squad. I've slandered Kai because he's shit. But that's why. So I don't know what you're waffling about, but whatever, innit? Whatever. What else is everybody saying? I said, remember Spurs at home. I don't remember Havertz and Sterling linking up for anything with Spurs at home. Champions League games? Don't remember anything. Actually, no, the Zagreb game. Remember Havertz putting a nice little cross to Sterling. But yeah, this is it. We're talking about singular moments in games. We're not talking about a consistent factor. Oh, they linked up nicely this one time in this game, and this one time in this game, and this one time in this game. And they're all with like 1 or 2 month gaps in between each other. That's not great link up. That's okay link up. I want to see it a little bit more before I start gassing it link up. But yeah, it is what it is. Like and subscribe as well. Like and subscribe. And yeah, what else is everyone saying? Lewis, have some confidence. Our record against Spurs is amazing. Bro, that's past seasons, though, when we had better teams. This is the worst Chelsea team I've seen. Well, in a season. Tell a lie, to be honest. Chelsea in the first half of this season was the worst team I've seen. We have a couple better players in here now. But yeah, that don't mean nothing to me. We're still losing. What else? I said you don't want Saka at Chelsea. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. I'm taking Saka every day of the week. Would you have Bukayo Saka? Yes. I don't even know how this is a debate. Yes. Bukayo Saka. Who in their right mind is turning their noses up at Bukayo Saka with the attackers that we have? If anybody is, that is baffling. That is baffling to me. No, I'm taking Saka every day, bro. Every day. So you can now flip-flop. No, you can justify your opinions for it. Flip-flop is just like, oh, I'm Potter in 1 week, then I'm Potter out the next week, and then I'm back to Potter in the next week, and then I'm back to Potter out the next week. Why do you think it took me a while to say Potter out? It took me a minute. Because even though I was questioning him after West Ham, I was questioning him against Fulham, I was going to give him a little bit of time. Southampton, indefensible. And that was the reason for my turn. If Potter can give me a run of games, show me a consistent style of play, and revitalize my confidence in the team, then I'll back him. Because I need to believe in what I see. It's all objective based on the evidence that you see on the table at the time. And it's as simple as that. Simple as that. What else is everybody saying? Man said Madueke's better than Saka. I hope he becomes that. I hope he becomes that. Yeah, it's just a bunch of people talking about Kai now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're all so obsessed with him. I do believe, to a point, it's sexual attraction. And again, it's 2023. You are allowed to have attractions to whoever you want to, as long as it's legal. As long as it's legal. Little disclaimer. But yeah, fancy whoever you fancy, but just don't let it take over your opinions on football. Some of you don't need to know that. What else? You're taking a piss, God of Frogs. Big up Prince David saying Bowley quick changes are also part of our problems. Yeah, like Bowley made some mistakes at the start, but that's not going to change my opinion on him. I do trust him over the long term. And now we have an infrastructure. Now we have a board. He's not really having as much influence. He's standing back and he's letting them do their thing. I think Bowley's doing the right things right now. He might have made a few mistakes at the start, but that's fine. That is fine. I trust him in the long term. I trust him in the long term. Big up Rego Park saying, stop living in the past. Our record against Spurs doesn't mean shit. They're a team playing at home. We're a messy collection of players with a crap manager. Yeah, Stellini's could be... Stellini's already unbeaten since he took over from Conte while he's recovering from gallbladder surgery. They're potentially looking at 3 home wins on the bounce. We're at 2-15. Don't care about no record. I don't care. I really don't. What else? Man said you take Walcott at Arsenal, but you're taking up Walcott at Arsenal about 5 years ago. No, I wouldn't know. That brother is the definition of inconsistent. I am good. I am good. What else? Man said Havertz gonna link his phone to Wi-Fi. That's a good one, Jay. Fucking hell. What else is everyone saying? I did miss a few. What has Oba done for us when he's played for us? He's been completely ignored by other attackers. Havertz just airs him for fun. Like, he makes runs and he just gets ignored. I agree, he doesn't bring you anything to the table, but you make chances for Oba. He's our best finisher. He's probably the most likely to score. If he isn't, then I give up. No one else is. Only game I've seen him miss a string of chances in is Salzburg. That's the only game. Every other game, he's either not been given chances or when he has, he's scored. So I'd like to see Oba just get given opportunities. If I see Oba consistently missing chances, get rid of him and don't ever put him on the pitch again. Until then, I'm going to ask for him to get given more opportunities because we play Havertz up top. Can't tell me that Oba is not better than Kai up top. Let's be real. What else? Exactly. Changing your opinion isn't flip-flopping. Consistently changing it is. Week in, week out change, you're a flip-flop. If you give things time and then make an opinion based off what you've seen over a certain surface area, it is what it is. People need to just allow people to have the opinions that they want. As long as they can justify it. Like, there's opinions here that I don't agree with. I'll debate them, but, like, you're entitled to whatever opinion you want to have. Potter needs to prove me wrong. He's lost my support. He now has to show me that I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Every single syllable agree with it. Fans supporting Lukaku, flirting. Fans supporting UCR, we're back to 2021 tax. I ain't even reading the rest of that. If your argument is 2021, I ain't listening. G. I am not listening. Big up. Man said I put Kai as my phone wallpaper and I missed 10 calls. Fucking hell. Isaac says replace Potter, Flick, Enrique, or Zidane for me. I don't think Flick leaves. Enrique wouldn't be too bad. We don't really have a plan B. Zidane, I just think it's a bit unlikely, but they might all be better than what we have. Lewis, you're talking for Lukaku, and this is just a Johnny response, bro. Like, have your own opinions. And by the way, 2 wrongs do not make a right. Yes, I backed Lukaku. Yes, I was wrong to be backing Lukaku based on how everything ended up. Doesn't mean you backing Kai is any better. He is still shit. It's literally flirting versus harassment. Literally flirting versus harassment. Big up Alhambra saying, I know we keep saying this, but this is the big one for Pulis. Let's see what he's made of. Couldn't care less about his inner dog. He needs to bring the dog in the players. Save the bloody season. I think the season's already fucked, my friend, but this would be good for confidence, would be good for belief, and could be something we could build on. A big away win, big derby. If we win, at least he won't be hearing Potter out chants. At least he won't be hearing Potter out chants. If he loses, though, then it's long. It is long. It is fucking long. All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna send the link out. I want to guarantee I don't miss your comments. Just super chat them. If not, then it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, link is going out. Cool. Oh shit, I forgot to send to Ibs. My bad, bro. My bad. Give me a sec. I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. Perfect. One more super chat. Big up Alhambra saying win this in the game in hand. We are 5 points behind Spurs. Fucking hell. Oh, still don't think it changes too much, but Spurs. Yes, Fata, what were you telling me, bro? You all good? What are you saying?
Oh, good. Oh, good, man. Look, you know what? I can't. I don't care. I don't care about the press conference, really. I just want to see action on the pitch. That's all, man.
Yeah, I need to see someone on the pitch too. I don't really care about all the stuff. I think everyone's
Hey, great away
overstating the
day
press
pop on
conference
Sunday
stuff.
at 10 in the morning. Let's go.
10, I'll be there for 11. That's way too early for me.
Big up,
But
Lewis.
yeah, gonna get pissed and then watch us lose. Big up Ibs. What were you saying?
What you saying, man? If we lose,
CFC,
there's no
it
amount
is
of
tragedy
herbs that can
garbage
get
with
us.
Mount and Havertz. They're both as bad as each other. I can't pick someone worse. Sorry, Ibs. What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying if we lose, I don't know how I can recover from it. I don't know.
Oh, we barely recovered from last week's.
No, I don't think. I think this one will be a bit worse. Obviously, last match was worse, yeah, but this one will just be like an icing on the cake type of thing. I don't know. Hard to consume.
Probably just because it's Tottenham, innit?
Fucking hell, Spurs as well, but I do think Potter's his mood seemed a bit more confident going into this game. Just I don't know, maybe it was the little joke he made coming into press conference. I've just come out of Christ me. I don't know, but it just seemed like
none of that shit means anything to me no more. It's just about getting a win. Just win the game.
Yeah, I hope it transcends into a victory, you know what I mean, on Sunday, or even a better performance. We need shots on targets. We need to see players giving it in, like, you know what I mean? It's just, right now it's dead. Right now
it's just fucking weak.
It's dead.
Fucking weak. Big up Cameron saying, Honestly, how do people still support Kai? He's probably got more dogs than goals. Fucking hell. Potter needs to start playing players who deserve to start / deserve it. I just want to see Kai come off the bench for a few games. I think he's calm off the bench. I think he actually comes on and has a little bit of impact. When he starts, he's shit. Bring him on for like 20, 30 minutes. I actually think he gives you something. And that's also to everyone who thinks I have a little agenda. I actually think there's a way you could utilize him. It's just don't start him. Don't start that, brother.
The crazy thing is that we've been always good defensively, last couple of seasons, and I feel like in the offensive wise, like we have to improve that. It's slow in some ways, but some issues caused by the coaches, by the players, and circumstances, and that's what you expect from this kind of attacker, though. Then you got Aubameyang on the bench, like. Apparently, I saw the news that, he's been training well, but why don't you play him for the last couple of games then?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It's a shit
I
show.
don't think he's going to throw in straight away. Doubt it.
He should be. I would be doing it, though. I'll be real. He should be getting more opportunities. Compared to what we have up top, we see so many games like Fulham, like Dortmund, when we need to be getting, where we're making chances and we're not scoring. I'm thinking our best striker is on the bench. Makes no sense.
When was the last time Oba scored in the league game?
Probably Crystal Palace.
October.
Palace. He's only had one league goal.
October. How long is that?
It also would have been Arsenal in November if Havertz could look up. It could also be Man City in January if Havertz could look up. He is a victim of poor creativity whenever he starts. So, like, why can't we just for once put him in the same squad with a Felix or Madueke or Mudryk? Better attackers. Big up Alhambra saying there's something to play for. Not buying into the idea it's done. It's going to take a hell of a turnaround, but Sunday can be that moment. This must be the message from Pulis. Last chance for us. Bro, I think you're setting yourself up to be hurt, personally. I think you're really setting yourself up to be hurt if you still believe in top four or something. I thought that was done since August, if I'm being...
to be very, very... I remember Carl said, no, let's be realistic. It's not going to be... it's only because our rivals, they had a better preseason than us. Like, they had a better introduction to the league than us. I don't believe our situation was ever in our favor for us to challenge or even win the title this year. So I just had the premise that let's just take it easy, and it's not your year. You're probably going to see Arsenal do a thing. Tottenham will probably do a mad thing, you know. So I just came on. I said, let's be realistic. Top 7. You know, I took Tuchel's word as gospel. And then I think Potter alluded it today. He said that, the players have come back and said, they had the worst preseason ever. So it just goes to show it was just probably it was set up for failure from the beginning. Probably
Yeah, it's not an excuse for the recent. Everything past the World Cup, I think, like the preseason doesn't apply to. But I do believe a preseason it sets the tone for the start of the season. Like, do you not remember 15-16? We didn't win a single preseason game in 90 minutes leading up to that season, and we saw the shit show that happened afterwards. That's a bit of an L from Bowley, I'll be real. We all said the preseason was shite while we were going through. Even Tuchel said it was shite. So I get it. It's not an excuse for anything past the World Cup, but I understand it.
Hey, regardless of whether we're on the platform or not, I feel like we always encounters against the low blocks. And
we don't even play low blocks that much now, though. Barely do.
Well... We spoke this in the podcast. The key is to score quickly so that the other team will attack us. And I feel like most of the teams I can see now in the league, they employ a low block strategy and defend deeply to wear us, and then score a few goals in the 9 minutes of the game. That's what I see.
Early goals would be better for us, but we never really do that. Never even get there.
Everyone's
saying Oba's past his prime. Bro, Oba won Barca Player of the Season last season, and he was only there for half the year. Oba will score if you feed him chances. And until I see otherwise, I'm going to believe that because he's a fucking veteran who's been doing it for years. Literally been doing it for years. And again, you could make the same excuse for Kai, but Kai has had more chances and he has missed more chances. So we have a bigger surface area to see with
He
Kai.
starts tomorrow.
And he's a shit finisher.
Kai starts tomorrow. I see that happening 100%.
Oh, just bring him off the bench. He's good off the bench. Just keep him in that role. Like, why do we have to start him every fucking game? It's always got to be one of Havertz or Mount starting. Can we have one game where they both go? One game where they both go.
You've never seen that. They will both,
even the fucking
unless
the last game I think we did that was City in the Carabao Cup. And we actually played well. Yeah, we lost 2-0, but I think that was still one of our better performances, which still fucking says a lot. But the point still stands. Lewis, bring up those Twitch views for affiliate. I need to sort out the Twitch. I need to actually get... Once I have FIFA streams, I can start that up there, but I just don't know where to go to set up that shit. I will
Were you on Xbox or PS4?
Yeah, Xbox.
Come on, Xbox, keep it.
Oh yeah, shit! I still need to get your gamer tag. Keep fucking forgetting.
No, you're good.
Alhambra says Fata with that incredible sauce collection.
What's that sauce collection? It says sauce collection.
Sauce collection, bro. We see it on the shelves.
Yeah, messy room.
I think Sterling starts tomorrow for sure. I could see that. To be fair.
Yeah, I think Potter said everyone's fit apart from N'Golo Kante and who did he mention? Azpilicueta? Pulisic. Yeah.
Let's not leak the lineup, man.
So
that we did last week.
Maybe Sterling could start tomorrow. I see that ahead of Modric. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go Sterling, Felix, Mudryk.
On the right.
No, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right.
Mudryk said to me.
And up top, Oba's not going to start, so just Fofana. Give Fofana an actual 90-minute game for once. Because you need some sort of physicality in that game. Havertz loses every duel. Aerially, on the ground,
He's not direct enough. He's still at his own pace like he did when he first came before it was COVID, but it's actually his own pace. It's actually his own pace. But yeah, it's fine. I think Potter will just go for that experience. Oh yeah, because Havertz has that number of games up front. He will know how to play up front. But yeah, Dedro Fofana will be the ideal choice.
Yeah, tell you what, we haven't got a lot of people in today, so I'm going to put the link in the chat. You don't want to come in and say any of your thoughts on the Spurs game before we get the lineup up? Let me know. Link is in the chat. We'll see what everybody is.
Unless you're a pussy.
Fucking hell. That's just coming on smoke, but fairs. What else is everyone saying? Who you got in the engine room? We'll get to that in the lineup. Seeing as basically everybody's fit, I'd put Zakaria with Enzo. Zakaria ain't even a proper 6 though. Ugh. Well, this is what happens when you sell your only 6 to Arsenal. Hey, great.
Well, you think you can't play there? I think you can play there.
He can, but he's not a 6. He's an 8. Even he said he's box to box.
Well, it's Klajrev. We need Klajrev when we need him.
Oh shit, Couch is in here. Yes, Couch.
Well, go on.
Yes,
Yo. Big up, Couch.
Someone else is in here.
Oh my God, man.
There F's in the chat.
For real.
F.
Fucking hell. Right, what's everybody saying? Yeah, Couch, we'll start with you, man. What's your thoughts going into the Spurs game, bro?
Honestly, apathy at this point, man. I'm not really. I'm like you at this point. I'm just kind of like, I want to win, and I think that we should win, but let's be real here, man.
Not winning.
We're just not in the greatest form, and we don't necessarily have. We don't necessarily have much.
Is so real, bro. What the
hell? Bro, like, am I the only one that feels this way though? I don't have anything that's really like. We're talking about a London derby against like the Spurs of all people. And I have no energy for it right now after the weeks that we've had with this guy as a manager. It's crazy. So I'm just hoping that they can score some goals. Show me that whatever they were trying to work in. I mean, with the 2 rehearsals or the two practices that they had, that they've worked on something that could lead to some finishing. I am almost 100% certain that Kai Havertz starts. I don't think that there's any way you leave him on the bench. I just don't see it. Like, he's been running with him for long enough now. You don't just go, and especially with Dacho Fofana,
I don't
the guy
want to see
gave him
it, but
45 minutes. The guy gave him 45 minutes. There's no way he's gonna go, okay, I've given you 45 minutes last game. Now I'm gonna start you again. Like, there was something that he saw that he did not like in that 45 minutes. So he's going to go back to what he believes is tried, tested, and true. So I'm almost concerned. I'm almost convinced that it's going to be Kai up front. I would like to see Sterling on the right, and I'd love to see Mudryk on the left, with obviously Felix at the 10. We haven't seen that yet either. Maybe there's some chemistry there. Maybe we can see something, because I think somebody said in the chat that there is a little bit of chemistry between Kai Havertz and Sterling. I mean, if last game's anything to build on, if last game's anything to build on, there might be something,
Maybe.
So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I think that would be my front 4. Midfield, up for grabs. Zakaria is a good shout, maybe. I don't know.
It'll be interesting. We'll get into the lineup in a couple minutes, but I think we're going to have a range of different opinions on that.
Definitely.
Who's here? Froy. Yeah, we'll start off with you. Yo, bro, what are you saying? Now, what's your thoughts going into the Spurs game?
Man, dude, on the real, this fucking team is just depression. And like, I have no hope on going into this game. Considering that it's Tottenham, we always perform against Tottenham somehow. But I don't know, man. Looking into this season so far, I think this is gonna be that one game where you have my boy Expressions over here praying for this game to happen. But man, like you guys said, most likely Kai Havertz is gonna start. I don't want him to start, of course. Even in the last game, I said it. I was like, if I when was it? It wasn't the last game, but a couple games ago. I was it wasn't the Southampton game. It was the what was the game before Southampton?
Dortmund.
Whichever game it fucking was. I don't remember anymore. But I said if Potter starts Kai Havertz, I am done with Potter and I want him out. Sure enough, he started him. I was done with him since then. Southampton comes in. Oh, like you said, Lewis. I remember you saying, I was watching one of your guys' videos. I remember you saying that the thing about Potter, you look at every lineup he starts up, and it seems like he does one good thing right, and then you see 3 other subs that you're like, well, I don't even understand those subs. And then the next game comes, and it's the same shit. You see one sub that he subs in, and it's like, okay, I understand that one. But then you see 2 other players that are starting, and you're like, I don't even understand why he's even starting this, or I don't even know. I don't think he knows his best team. I don't think he knows his worst team. And that's the fucking problem with Potter right now. He has no idea what direction he's even going. So on the real, I just want to see Fofana start, like you said. Give him an actual 90 minutes. Actually let Mudryk do something. Not sub him out in the fucking half times or 60 minutes. And how do you expect Modric to do anything when you have somebody like Cucurella on the left side that doesn't even know how to give a fucking pass? It just doesn't make sense. And I guess in the midfield, you know what? Like you said, we'll leave the lineups to later on. But yeah, man, as what I gotta say about the game coming up, I don't feel any confidence about this shit. Like on the real, like I see us losing honestly, like a good 2-1. Somehow we make some shitty goal, because I haven't seen even a proper goal that's scored by us in like 10 games or much. I don't remember the last time I seen a proper goal scored by Chelsea Football Club.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
At least 24 goals in 24 games,
right?
Does anybody in here have any hope for Sunday? Anybody?
I do. I want to win that. I don't care. We've got a great away record there. We haven't conceded in the league over there for about 3 years now. I want to win.
Yeah, I mean the history points in our favor, but like the form.
Yeah, but look at Fulham. Look what happened at Fulham.
Fulham nearly did the double on our heads.
Yeah, same crap. This could be the game that it all turns around.
And that was the game I went into.
Really a masterclass in both games.
Exactly. Oh.
Oh,
You went
see,
into
you lot are
hope
not
for that
putting
Fulham
faith
game
in
'cause it was
me,
straight after
bro.
all the fucking January transfer window signings and everything. And it took 20, 30 minutes for all that hope to just evaporate.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think this game might end 0-0, to be honest with you. I'll
What,
just
saying a
pack the
draw?
midfield. I'll go with 3 midfield. Just have, I guess, Felix, Sterling. Who else can play? Mudryk, probably. Because
With
we don't
3 in the
score enough
midfield.
goals. Yeah, I might as
Wow.
well.
So
I
who
might
are your
as
3
well.
midfielders in? That seems.
I'll go
I guess-
Ruben, Enzo, and Kova.
That was the question. Ruben was the question I had in my mind. Yeah, I don't. That's the other thing too. Like, I don't want to go back to the other game again, but like, so many changes unnecessarily, man. Like, what the hell was he doing, man? Like, you already saw that Enzo and Ruben had a natural partnership forming. They played 2 good games together. He takes them off and brings on freaking Kovacic, man. Like, it's just this guy doesn't understand like chemistry, synergy on the pitch, man.
That's
Like,
what
how
I'm
do you
saying.
go
He
from
doesn't know
that
his
game?
best team. He doesn't know his worst team. That's
Well,
the problem.
how do you go from that game where you're creating a ton of chances, ton of opportunities, you're in the ascendancy, and then make 5 substitutions the next game? Like, I just don't understand that, man. Like, do you not understand? This isn't like playing Football Manager, man. You have to understand that there's a chemistry that comes into the games. If guys are on the pitch and having to second guess what the guys are doing on the pitch because they don't know, there's no familiarity. That's when you start getting overrun. That's when you get impressed and you don't understand how to get out of it. And that's exactly what happened in the first half against Southampton. So I have no faith in this guy. He has to prove me wrong now, man. Just prove me wrong.
Same. You and me both. Give me a run of games. Give me something to go off and believe in the long term. And fine, do your thing, Potter. Until then, I don't see it. I think the guy just looks confused.
You know what? It's a vicious cycle that the teams have realized how incapable of consistency breaking down the low blocks for the longest time, in which that encouraged most teams to do the same. Even when we are terrible, we still face it most of the week.
Mm-hmm. Wait, sorry, what is it? Talking about chemistry, but you want to throw away what Kai and Zhao are building to throw in. What are they building?
Yeah, I don't know what they're building. Shit.
What are you talking about? They haven't even linked up for a goal yet.
Unless you're building bricks, that's fine, mate. Like,
have they've linked up for like 2 chances.
What, Lego?
In all
What,
the time
Lego
that
build?
they've played together. And what you're saying?
In 45 minutes, Fofana looked so much better than Kai. And he took him off and put Mason Mount as the number 9.
It's Felix
Makes no
holding
sense.
Kai's hand while he strays offside all the fucking time. Like, what are we doing?
I
want to
actually
see
will play
Felix.
Aubameyang.
Just say Mudryk will have an assist by now.
I'll play Oba tomorrow.
Just
To be honest,
Yes, give me Oba. Give
I
me
play
Oba.
Felix, Mudryk, and Oba. That's a lot of pace on the counter, and I'll pack the midfield. Because if you can't score, you might as well. You might as
Wait,
well
Felix-
not concede a lot.
So what?
Felix-
Oba off. Wait, how does that work? Is it Oba, Felix, Mudryk, and a 4th attacker?
No. So 3 in midfield: Oba, Mudryk, and Felix. That's your other 3 attackers.
Who's up top and who's on the left?
I'll do Mudryk on the right, Felix on the left. No, Felix on the right, Mudryk on the left.
Felix on the right, Mudryk on the. Okay. Yeah,
Neither of those guys play.
Well, the diamond
Yeah,
formation.
Felix can always kind of
And
like
Mudryk
push in, and Reece James is going to be all the way on the top
He
anyway,
wants to
so Felix can play in the half spaces.
Did Felix play off the right against Fulham?
Yeah,
No,
almost.
no.
He
Away
kind of
game.
did.
Left.
No, I don't
Off
think
the
so.
left.
He was everywhere,
No,
to be honest.
Yeah, he just kind of goes everywhere.
He was everywhere. He
Because I just
created a
remember
big
that
chance
first
for
touch
Havertz
he
on the
took
right.
where he beat the player and it came from the right side. So I thought.
I mean, in attacking scenarios, he's in the free role as a number 10. But I'm talking about if you're gonna play him on the right, he has to defend on the right. Yeah.
that's why I hear people say Kai Havertz's best position, and he don't even do well in that. Everyone I hear say he's a 10 in a free. Everyone I hear says he's a 10 in a free roam position, and that never works either. So
I hear he's like a half 10, half 9 off the shoulder, gun leaning midfielder or some bollocks.
Honestly,
the
even on
gun
commentary, I don't remember what
Not
game
the
it
gun
was, but
lean.
one of the games
Yeah.
of commentary,
I
they would
actually
say,
agree with you on this. I agree with you on this. Felix and Havertz link up well, but we don't score. So it's just tippy tappy bullshit.
Havertz is crap.
You need some end product in there. There's
Yeah, man.
not really any end product in that. And if you're talking about linking up, Felix is better at linking up than Kai. So the problem is still Kai.
100.
Yeah, Kai just slows down the game so much. It's fucking depressing, man.
Mm-hmm. Just bring him off the bench. I have no issues with Havertz coming on for a final 25-30 minutes because I think he can do a job in that role. As a starter, he's high as a kite whenever he plays. No awareness, can't watch the defensive line, always strays offside, dead first touch, dead passing unless it's backwards or sideways. Like no.
oh my god, him and
But
Mount this season are
it's
doing
just
more
tough
simple
'cause
football
if
than
you think
Werner
about,
and
like-
Alonso last season.
Exactly.
It's just tough, like with Kai though, for me though, because like if you take him out of his out of his role right now, and you just bench him and bringing him on for these little cameos here and there, what do you do in the summer? You know, like his value is going to be, of course, but his value is going to be at an all-time low, right? If he's coming off the bench for Datro Fofana or Aubameyang, right? So
if he's starting and stinking, is that going to have the same effect?
I mean, at least if you're seeing him, you can probably say it's just the Potter effect, you know, like he's unable to perform in this system because he's not in his preferred role or whatever. But if you sit him on the bench,
that applies both ways. Because he'll get blamed anyway. Potter would just get the blame. I think if Havertz comes off the bench and he plays better, that looks better on him because he's actually impacting things.
That's a big if, yeah.
It is, but like I've seen him come off the bench against Southampton. Seen him come off the bench against West Ham. Even Qatar. Who did they play? Costa Rica in the World Cup. Came off the bench, scored 2 goals. I see impact from him when he comes off. I think he comes on and he actually does something. I don't know what the difference is between him off the bench and starting, but he looks like a much better player when he does.
Yeah, defenses are probably less focused on him when he comes off the bench, and probably a little bit more tired as well. But bottom line is he's not it, and him coming off the bench is only really that's foretelling that if he's coming off the bench, he's being sold in the summer, drives down his value and whatnot. So I don't know what the answer is, because I agree with you. I don't think that he's the right fit in this lineup at all. And it's not because we haven't been able to cater to his strengths. It's just that he doesn't have very many strengths that fit in the Premier League right now. He's not very strong. He's not very fast. Can't finish. Like aerially, he's adequate, but not great. Like it's just, there's a plethora of things that are just wrong with this guy's overall game.
Totally agree. I think it's just a case of other people are still willing to give him more of an opportunity, and I will, but I'm again at the point where I need to see something first that I can get behind.
You know what? I would have been able to get behind that. I would have been able to get behind it. The guy showed me over the last 3 years that he's at least trying to get stronger. You know, at least hit the gym. Hit the gym.
Yes.
Hit the gym. Show me that you have some commitment to get stronger and more physical in a league that demands it. You know, show me that you can at least do that. And then I would have given you a blind.
Like he's getting less aggressive.
Right? And it's just like
it's not like before the Havertz.
He doesn't run away from a scrap,
right and center, and at least trying to win possession. Now he just accepts he's not winning it.
The only thing he brings to the table, he doesn't run away from a scrap. He's ready to scrap an opponent, whether it be Yeremina, be Dan Burn, whether it be.
It's like Diego Costa without any.
He's got a little Diego Costa in him. He's a little scrappy dude.
Yeah, everyone, those guys are laughing at him when he's coming at them, though, man. Come on, now. They're laughing at him. Like, who is this guy? This wave coming at him.
Come on, let's not compare Diego Costa to Havertz. Let's not do this.
Yeah, that's what I called him.
They're the same, just minus the technical ability, the core strength, or the finishing.
Exactly.
Yeah, minus everything.
That's why I called him Scrappy Doo, bro. You get me?
I said Scrappy Doo, bro. It's all right.
Bro, him and Dan Burn, I'm thinking, Dan Burn will snuff you, rude boy. Like, what are you doing?
He is forever beefing Dan Burn though. That's
Listen,
that's
it started
an
from last
all-time
season.
rivalry.
That's the rivalry there.
Although
Innit?
it's like Triple H v Eugene sort of rivalry.
Do you guys think this will be Cucurella's redemption? Because like ever since they pulled his hair, he's been a different player.
Oh,
I don't even know if I'd start Cucurella personally.
No, I know, not start him. I'm just saying, ever since they pulled his hair, he's been a whole different player. Like if you really think about it.
Yeah, I haven't really written off Cucurella. I don't think any of us have, but like I wouldn't start him right now. All those off the field issues, they've gone straight to his head. You don't look like he's in any state to play mentally. And
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised Potter still subs him in.
Neither would I, and yeah, neither would I.
Therein lies the problem, right? This guy.
We're gonna be down a goal or two, and he's gonna sub in Cucurella.
Literally see it. Let's go through the lineup. I put Kepa in already because I just don't think that one's a debate. Reece James and Silva. I don't think we're gonna have any questions.
No
right?
argument about it.
Yeah. Cool. James Silva.
Best right back in the world.
Big
Badiashile.
Badiashile.
Yeah.
Any debates?
Yeah.
nah.
No, Badiashile.
Fofana?
Unless you put Christensen for your purposes.
I wish.
Christians.
I love that recovery man yesterday though.
Bro, that guy's been rapid. I've been telling people that for ages. This guy would duck out Mane for bans. But people are seeing it now. My work here is done. Thanos settings. Left back, what are we saying?
Enzo.
Cucurella, Chilwell.
Chill.
Chilly man.
I do want to see a better performance from Chilwell today.
True.
But
Yeah, man.
I put Enzo Zakaria.
Yeah, definitely.
Enzo and Zakaria.
Definitely.
Enzo has that freedom to just go up a little bit and do some.
We need to stop putting Enzo as a 6, man.
You know.
That's what happens when you sell your
Yeah, I
six to
agree,
Arsenal.
man.
It's a recipe for disaster.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Oh shit! I think I worked this down.
There's Zakaria.
So.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry.
And the front three. So Mudryk on the left. Or
Yeah.
what are you guys saying?
I'll put Sterling, but yeah, I'm hearing a lot of people saying Modric. So boy, Afi.
I feel like
Yeah, I mean-
Sterling should go on the right.
I would put Sterling on the right. Yeah, I'd go for Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right.
Yep.
You don't think he's gonna put either Noni or Hakim on the right? You don't think he's gonna go with any of those two?
Nah, Madueke over the last few games, he strikes me as someone who overplays things a little bit, and that's nothing
Yeah,
against
it's a bit
him.
raw.
I still think
Yeah,
gonna
he's
come
still a
good,
bit raw.
but
Yeah,
he's one. I'd bring
I'm
off the
saying
bench.
like he's nice off the bench.
he's
to be honest.
got
Like, an
intention.
injection
Yeah.
of energy.
He has good intent. His intent
I feel like
is direct.
his gas
Though.
is
He has
up
more
quick.
intention, than Hakim. He's more direct than Hakim. He's got more intention to run at the defense than Hakim will ever have.
He
in my
has
opinion. But yeah.
more threat coming off the bench than anyone else that in the side, as far as I'm concerned, because he's such a wild card. You bring him on the bench. He's running at tired defenses. He's tricky. He's a
Yeah,
guy
I
that's
heard that.
strong, man.
Yeah, I heard that.
Against his old club as well.
Ooh,
Yeah, he'll come in with a point to prove. Yeah,
Hey.
Madueke off the bench.
Ooh.
In
Oh
the
yeah,
middle,
he used to be
Felix,
in the Tottenham Academy, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was,
Yep.
wasn't he? João Felix.
Oh.
Right, a big question
Oh.
up top. We don't need to go about the cam. Felix goes.
Fofana.
Fofana.
No, that's what we want, guys. That's what we want. Let's be
Yeah,
realistic.
realistic.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't want to hear the
Havertz,
name. It's gonna make me
Havertz.
sad.
He's playing Kai.
Oh no, we're not doing what Potter wants. We're doing what we want.
What should be done?
Oh, thank the Lord.
If you did that, Felix is going on to the left or something, and we're putting Mount in there.
I feel like
No. Mount's not starting, but I just see Kai Havertz. You know what I mean?
That is an
up there.
11 I think could win. That is an 11 I'd have confidence
You
in.
know, Zacharia's not starting this game, right?
Yeah, you know Zacharias not starting. I wouldn't be surprised. Somehow doesn't start. Yeah,
I feel like Aubameyang
Ah,
got a
y'all
chance.
look
fucking horrible,
at the
man.
lineup already. Damn.
Yeah, that would be a decent 11 to be fair. That'll be a decent
Yeah,
11. It's a
100%.
shame we won't see it. Big up Eamon saying keep Mount out for fuck's sakes. Big up. completely agree. But Mount will also start.
Facts.
No, I don't think he will actually. To be honest,
Do you think he'll
I
get
really
benched
don't-
I
again?
agree. Yeah, I
think
agree.
so.
I think he'll
I
be
think
benched,
so.
I
yeah.
think he'll
agree.
start Ziyech in my opinion. I don't think he'll start Sterling.
But what does Ziyech bring? That's my question too, man.
It's not even the question is that. I feel like he would rather have Sterling off from the bench though than starting.
It's such a big.
It's not
game,
even
Captain.
it's
You
not even
think-
that like what would see.
I think he'll play him out left, and he'll put one of the inverted wingers, Noni Madueke or Hakim Ziyech in. I think he would do that. I don't want that. This lineup that you
Madueke in there.
seems more realistic, but I think he'll put an inverted winger on the right hand side.
I think
I think
Aubameyang's
so.
got a chance to start. Like, I think out of desperation, like just to get a win.
I think he has a
Well,
chance
like
to
the
make an
Shaka said,
appearance.
he's
but I don't think he's
he's had a
Right.
good week. He's trained. His mind is right. He's had a good week, so he's trained.
Yeah, but he said that the last game too, though. Like he's in consideration for squad. He says that every week. He just avoids a conflict every
But
week.
coach, his mind's right. He's played with boys. He's played with boys.
It didn't.
Right?
I think what the only potential I see for Aubameyang is an appearance. He may come off the bench. The dying minutes or whatever.
Score winner.
Any way, shape, or form that he starts.
The league again. The Sam's 3-4-5 though.
The what?
The Sam. What's it? The Sam League again.
The Sam League.
Yeah, Sam C 345 leaking something again about.
Oh, what's he leaked? Let me have a look.
Anyone to think that we might be changing systems too, like 3 at the back for this one?
I wish.
Fofana is back.
No chance.
Match up against Conte. No?
That's a shot. That's a possibility, but I think he will keep it where he is. I don't think he will change it. I think he will keep the same system because he believes he get that over.
I think back four system kind of cost us this season. Ever since he changed it to back four.
I agree. But it was kind of forced too, because we didn't have that many defenders, right? Unless you want to.
Okay, let's say if we have a full healthy squad, would he go back to back three again then?
I think it's an option.
We do have a lot of
defenders. To figure out what his best team is first, and then we can start thinking about that.
Well, I think at this point in time, we need to stop.
If Zacharias back, we have to go to back three then. At this point.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah. Hey Lewis,
I don't think he'll play a back three though.
I'll take Mudryk out, bring Loftus-Cheek in the middle, take
Absolutely
Zakaria
not.
out, bring Cole
Absolutely not.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Absolutely not. It's a recipe for disaster. You should not put. This is 2023, and you still look for Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
You can't even smell that pitch.
Have some awareness.
The last two games he played with Enzo, he was good.
Absolutely not. No way.
He played well against the last two games he played. He was actually complimenting Enzo really well. Kova wasn't great against Southampton either.
What a compliment! What a compliment for Enzo. What done? What a compliment for Enzo.
I just think
They
that
work together.
if we play 3 at the back. Sorry, if we just play 3 at the back, I think it's about safety at this point in time. Like if Graham Potter goes with the system that he's been running with, and we get overrun at Spurs, it's like inviting so much criticism his way, like more than has been in the past. So I just think that he might play it a little bit safer. But even with that said, the problem isn't necessarily keeping goals out; it's scoring goals, right? We haven't been able to find ways to score goals. So I don't know. I don't know what he'll do, but I still think 3 at the back is an option, just because it has to show that we're trying to be safe first before we start, marauding forward to look for goals that we never get anyways.
So who would you put as the third centre back?
Fofana. He looked good in the cameo, by the way, too. He looked good.
He did. Very good.
Try to do a little restraint
play a
cross.
back 5, but I don't think we're going to do it because Potter's stuck on this back 4 thing. I know he's wanted to switch us to that, but I thought we actually had a better shape in a back 5. We're a little bit more solid defensively then.
Totally.
Big up
And it also liberates.
Go on, no one.
No, I was just gonna say it also liberates. It also liberates Felix as well, right? Gives him the license to push a little bit further forward. You have a third defender back there. Gives Chilwell the chance to push. Gives Reece James a chance to push. I think he might do it, but again, I can't call
And
it.
Reece was our best forward. If we be back then when we were playing the back five, he was still our best forward. I kept saying that's why I never really liked a back four. Why are you going to put your best player going forward further back?
Right.
It is what it is.
James used to be a striker, so it's understandable why he has the shooting he does as well, especially Newcastle away last season. Yeah, he used to play striker. Search it up.
Now that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, and Reece can also play in midfield.
Nah, not in this league.
No, I swear he used to be a striker as a start through academy and then turned to like right back, like when it towards the professional part.
Wasn't he playing DM for Wigan?
Yeah, he played at Wigan. He played at Wigan, but I don't think the way Reece James wants to play in the midfield or where he wants to play, you put him in that injury room, you're never going to see him healthy again. It's just it's too physical, man. And the way he plays is just the same. I just think he get banged up way too much.
Yeah, I do think now we also need to try and manage Reece James's minutes a bit more because it's just Reece until the end of the season. And we said keep fit for 4 months. He didn't even last a few games. So, yeah, ain't looking good. Big up Alhambra saying, I wouldn't be against seeing Sterling play a false 9 role. I think he's shown to be accomplished in that role. And he's also versatile if it doesn't work. I know we tried that at the start of the season under Tuchel. Didn't really work out. But what are you guys thinking now, the likes of Felix and new attackers around? Would you want to see Sterling in a false 9 or would you rather see him on the wings?
No, I'd rather see him on the wings, I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
I'd wait until we've got results picked up first.
It could be what I was going to say. It could be what gets us results, but Sterling ain't really the best finisher either.
I feel like he's most productive.
No, exactly. Like there were big fears by some fans that he would have the same finishing issue as the other attackers. There were big fears about that when they brought him.
It's not a secret. Like he should have scored last game. Like he had 2 incredible opportunities to score, and they were both right in the middle of the goal. Right. So
yeah, Enzo was pissed.
Yeah, but I'd rather have Sterling as a striker.
Need what?
I don't know. I think
I'd rather have Sterling as a striker than Kai Havertz.
In theory, yes, but like
we need Sterling running
for physicality.
We need Sterling breaking the line.
Same problems. Not physical. Can't really take on players consistently. Finishing isn't consistent. It's just slightly better.
And we already know that Conte is not going to be on the front foot. He's going to be playing on the counter anyway. So pretty much a low block for most of the game. Does he have the ability to negotiate those small tight spaces? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest.
I'm not too sure either. Every option that we have just seems fucking bleak.
Yeah,
it really does.
You have a striker, play a striker.
Yeah,
hey, it'd be nice. Game time.
It'd be nice.
It'd be very
have a striker play a striker. I mean, there has to be something going on there, though. Like the fact that he keeps saying that everything's okay, this, that, and the other, and then he's like being left out of the squad repeatedly over and over again. Like there has to be something more. Maybe it's not Potter. Maybe it is Boba. Like just not really up to it. But for whatever reason, like you got to think that like at some point you have to give him another opportunity to get back into the squad because everything else that we have right now is just abysmal. Just abysmal.
Yeah, that's right.
When's the opportunity gonna come though? Because we're out of all competitions basically, and
we're out of everything, bro. We're out of everything. What do you mean?
We're likely out of Champions League next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Champs. Yeah.
At least,
well, we are a club that knows how to turn around Champions League ties.
Yeah, but that was the old Chelsea.
We
aren't Chelsea no more. We are Fulham Broadway FC, my friend.
I remember.
Nah, that was Cowboys. London Cowboys, man.
We're losers now.
No faith from the man.
London Dodgers. London Dodgers, London Lakers.
London Dodgers.
London Lakers.
Hey, listen. I can't lie to you, but I can't lie to you, but I see us winning on Wednesday against Dortmund. I see us winning. I don't see us
depends on
winning
Sunday.
against Tottenham.
It depends on Sunday, man.
I don't see us winning
Sunday.
against
Whatever
Tottenham.
happens on Sunday.
Yeah. No matter what happens on Sunday, I don't see us winning against Tottenham, but I actually see us winning against Dortmund.
Interesting.
I mean, we only need 2 goals.
Well, we are
scored
at home.
2
We
goals
can't
since-
even score one.
Jesus.
We haven't scored 2 goals since Boxing Day.
We can barely score
Wow.
one.
Wow.
It's nearly March. Nearly March.
That is crazy, man.
Fucking hell, man. I was trying to play UCL music for the last time. It's all bad. Big up Jesters in the chat. Big up yourself, my guy. It's all good.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I was supposed to be in Dortmund.
Exactly.
Do not see us being Dortmund at all. I just wanted to bounce this one thing I saw off you guys before we wrap up. It's about the new stadium. Chelsea are hoping to reach a decision on the redevelopment of Stamford Bridge by this summer. Wembley, Twickenham, and Craven Cottage are possible temporary stadiums should we require a new home.
Anywhere but Craven Cottage. Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give me Wembley.
Literally.
Give me Twickenham.
Wembley, I'm
Twickenham
not
all
I
day.
don't know. Yeah,
I say
I'm not
Wembley.
Feeling Northwest. That's all.
Can't
Long.
lie,
Yeah, but
Twickenham would be
Wembley,
hard
give us
still.
one part pre-game. Like,
Twickenham's
Couch, take care, my
easier.
guy. Big up yourself. Jesters, roll
Big up,
through, bro. Roll through.
Yes, Victor, I
Twickenham.
finished Drive to Survive. Thank you.
I
I'll
think
keep that
Twickenham's
spot
easier
open for
than
you,
Wembley.
Jesters. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't let Dogo come in.
I haven't seen Twickenham for a minute, man.
I've never been in Twickenham, but it's an 80k stadium.
Yeah,
So
they
I
do the
would have
rugby
no
there,
issues with
innit?
that.
Like, yeah.
Make it simple, yeah. Just make it simple. Just put the away fans up in the guts. There you go.
You know, you can't do that for the league, though.
Yeah.
Wait, how long?
Do we know
Why, they did
that?
that wait, Newcastle
what's
did that
it?
to us.
Yeah,
Did y'all not
Newcastle
read
get
that?
away
Did
with
y'all
it
not read
every
that
year for
tweet?
some logistical bullshit reason, but like it's the rule that you have to have away fans pitch side.
Yeah. By the way, did y'all read that tweet?
This
Big
one?
up, Jester.
It said should. So it's not that we do have to find. Depends if they tear down the stadium and rebuild it from scratch, or if they take it down to a certain level where you can't have fans in there. But if they do it ways some stadiums in the National Football League and clubs, you can do it section by section and not shut down the stadium. Yes, it'll be reduced capacity depending on what side they work on, but it's either that or you do have to travel and go either to Wembley or one of these stadiums that are near. So depends on which plan they decide to go with, which one's going to be quicker to get it done and get it behind us. So when
Yeah,
it
I was
says
about to
should,
say
it's a
just.
if.
But
Go
I
ahead,
was just going to quickly say, like, apparently it is looking most likely from what we've heard, at least most times recently, that is going to be one side at a time. But apparently there's like some buildings apparently there's some buildings like blocking the way around the outside to extend like the stands from each end. Is that true or?
No, they bought that. I think there's a bunch of property around the stadium for sale, or supposedly for sale, and they were supposed to be buying it. So I don't think the space is the biggest issue. Is you can't go high because of a dead dude. I think it's really stupid.
Well, it's not that
The
bad,
dude
though.
can't see
I
the
mean-
damn church anyway because he's dead.
What? That dude? What?
You didn't know that. That's why they can't go higher than what they
Higher
are
what?
now, because there's a dead dude that's buried in a cemetery and he has to have a view of a church.
Nah.
Yeah, Henry
Okay.
VIII's Mound. Henry VIII's Mound has to have a visible view of St. Paul's Cathedral, and if Stamford Bridge goes higher than that, I understand 60k, it will be blocking it.
Okay.
That's been a rule in place
Ah.
since the 1500s. It's a protected view, so we literally can't do anything about that.
Which is about the
Fuck.
most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life, because dead people can't see.
Nah.
Yes, Jester. Energy.
Oh
I
my
mean, he ain't wrong. Like, I'm gonna be real. The fact that we can't have an 80k seater stadium just because of this pisses me off. So I totally understand. So, hey, big up Egal, big up IG. I hope you're good. Hope everything's good, bro. Big up Adrian, also saying it's only a matter of time until Potter's forced to play Oba. Remember, he did the same with Zakaria until he caved into media and fan pressure. Zakaria was only given a chance in November. Stubborn coach.
That's a little bit off the mark.
It's completely different, but okay.
Yeah, first of all, he wasn't forced to play anybody because of the media and fan pressure. If you believe that, I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona.
The only reasons regardless of how he's ended up performing, the only reason Zakaria played was because of injuries and suspensions.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, sorry. Let me rephrase that: injuries, suspensions, and piss poor performances from other players.
Yeah, but he played well, and I think he should be the starting pivot partner to Enzo because
100%.
he allows Enzo to be more.
This
sign
idea
him on a permanent
forced to play anyone. He's not forced to play anyone.
Yeah, no. Like, look, if he caved in the media and fan pressure every time, we'd have Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Tammy Abraham starting. Come on, let's be real. No, they don't cave to anything like that. The only people that Graham Potter, or the only two people that Graham Potter care about are Egbali and Bowley, what they think. Everybody else can go pound sand.
No, I hear that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think it's a fan pressure on media. Whatever's happening with Oba is being kept heavily under wraps because it doesn't make sense to anybody. It doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, there'll soon be a leak from Oba in a hotel telling us what happened.
I can't lie. Bar the exclusion from the Champions League squad, everything else that's happened makes perfect sense. Because if you take this on the flip side, say if he was, because Matisse tweeted about this and he's spot on. Say it was on the flip side and Oba's playing and he's putting in the same performances we're seeing from Havertz. Every single person, without a shadow of a doubt, would be saying, why is he playing Oba? Why not just play the young players, even with poor performances? Play for the future, let them develop. It'd be the exact same thing.
Always started though. Like if he played Oba for a game or two and he stunk, I think people would just be like, okay, we've tried Oba now, he's shit. Yeah, we're not gonna ask for him.
No, we've had that before anyway.
think
we've already had that this season. We've seen games where he stank. He was garbage. We've already seen that. Like we've already seen that.
Salzburg game for me personally.
No. So what you're saying is we've seen that already, which is why I'm calm with all the minutes Oba was going to get for Fana getting instead. I'm absolutely fine with that.
Fairs, I'm with you on that.
This argument about Aubameyang is not the argument about Aubameyang isn't about Aubameyang itself. It's the fact that he should be doing this with more players. He should be having this level of what he's doing with Aubameyang is absolutely fine because multiple managers.
I think we deserve to see a combination of
he should be doing this with
Auba, Felix, Madueke, and Mudryk. I think we deserve to see a combination whereby Auba is able to link up with Felix.
But why does that need to happen? Because Auba's not going to be here come the summer or past the summer. So what's the point of playing that?
I'm all for if you're not going to be a part of the team next year, buy. And that goes from Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, Christian.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Hakim Ziyech, whoever's not going to be here, why keep playing?
Yeah.
That's
also Felix may not be here, but
it's nothing to do with
Felix may not be here.
It's not the problem with Aubameyang as the player. The problem is that Potter is not doing this with all the players he should. That is the problem. It's not Aubameyang. Aubameyang not playing, literally, I could not give two flying fucks personally, and I know multiple people feel the same. No one cares about Aubameyang playing. It's the fact that he doesn't do it with other players.
My thing is just I don't want Kai up top. It'd be Oba
That's
or
fair.
Fofana.
Give those minutes to Fofana.
I wouldn't even talk about Oba.
Give those minutes to Fofana. I'd rather see that.
Totally.
Or put João Felix up front.
Yeah, totally agree.
I don't like it.
And the thing is, even with the Kai thing, I kind of get it because say what you want, like people can say what they want. I think he's staying past the summer, personally.
Yeah.
Which, if that's the case, he's going to be part of the squad next season. Again, whether that's right or wrong, he's probably going to be here past the summer, so he's going to be a part of the squad. So it makes more sense playing him, regardless of whether he's shit, good, in between. It makes more sense because Kai is going to be here past the summer.
And actually, when Kai did the other day against Southampton, we looked better.
Oh, I agree with that one. But to me, that's also why
Mason Mount was on the bench. That's Mount tax.
Let's have it right.
That's Mount tax. But yeah, like you have just killed my hopes for next season. But yeah, I could probably see.
Well,
him
that it's not solid. Look, if there's a credible offer for him, and we bring in, let's say,
Oh,
an
yeah.
Osimhen, just to throw a name out there, then yeah, you say, okay, I've got an upgrade. We've got an offer that's going to meet our valuation. Yeah, you do the deal just like anybody else.
God,
But
Bayern
Yeah,
Munich,
and
please
also
take him.
Chelsea were linked to Ramos, the Benfica striker.
Right, they're going to charge us
Who?
100 mil.
Crap.
Who?
Gonzalo
Ramos.
Ramos.
Ramos,
Ramos.
the Portuguese.
They're going to charge us 100
We gotta
mil.
have one Portugal
He's
game.
rubbish.
If you're going to spend 100
How much
mil
did you
on
say
a
they're gonna
striker,
charge
you
us,
go get
Scott?
Osimhen. Because you pay the extra
it's
50,
we
you go
literally-
get him.
We just dealt with them, and this is their starting striker. They'll literally charge us like anywhere from about 80 to 100 mil, regardless of whether he's worth that or not.
Yep.
Who needs to buy takeout though when you have food at home? You got food at home.
Get him.
Jesus Christ.
That's not food. That's a
Ellie.
pile
Can't
of
think
crap.
of anything
There's a big
worse.
ton as well.
That guy.
If
He
I'm
just scored a
taking-
banger. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, fucking-
If that guy plays next season, I swear.
No.
I do
He
quietly
probably will.
worry that they will give him another chance. in
He
the squad.
probably
They-
will
they
get
won't
another
give him
chance.
to
chance. He had his
definitely
chance this summer. It didn't work out. He's gone. Like regardless of how, why, like what means, where, whatever, he will be gone. Whether that be
You
another loan,
reckon, Scott?
contract termination, a sale, whatever that is, he's gone. I don't know where to. Quite frankly, couldn't care less. Could go and play in like Uzbekistan for all I care.
Atletico.
Like
Myself,
couldn't care less. Literally couldn't care less. As long as he's gone, and he will be gone.
I don't know
I
about
think he
y'all,
stays.
but I am not listening to any more English journalists or any journalist by that. Anyway, because this idea that Mudryk is now upset that he doesn't want to be here is all.
Where did you hear that just now? Is that a
It's a
rumor now?
report. It's reported that
Oh my
Mudryk is
God.
unhappy and wants out.
Oh, that's
Oh
just
my
an easy story
days.
to make. That's just easy to say.
Man, someone got there before me. Damn, I
So-
was supposed to piss him off.
No, I think it came from. Well, then we had we're not playing well because we had a bad summer from Nazar Cancelo.
Excuses.
Do you know what? If these players are that weak-minded that a bad summer vacation where you played not really competitive football got you down for the whole year, sell a lot of them because they're fucking worthless.
Bad
Yeah,
summer
and
because we're in LA.
And what's even worse is the senior players.
I can't be bothered
Again-
with dumb shit anymore.
It comes back to what me and someone were talking about, I think, on the stream yesterday, whenever it was. It's like, I think it might have been Peter. It's like, I'm tired of the talking. Like, just shut up and perform.
Yeah,
I'm tired of this nonsense. Like, from whether that be from the players, whether that be from the manager, whether that be from the media. Like, I don't care anymore. Just shut the fuck up and perform, and then none of this matters.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
tired
Look,
of
that-
it. Yeah.
Anytime anything is going bad, you have leaks like this. Anytime you're not living up to expectations, people start gossiping and why is this?
Remember
why is that?
United lost.
And people have to come up with excuses. Just that's where you get to saying excuses are like assholes. Everyone has one, and they all stink because that's what they are. If you're not performing, then you need to fix up. If you can't fix up, get the hell out. It's easy as that. It's not hard. We're not talking about rocket surgery here. It's either get motivated, get a tough mentality, or fuck off already. It's enough. Is enough.
Yeah, what do you guys think about all this off time?
I think it's dumb.
Who?
Makes no sense. It makes even like the off time, like the time off training and whatnot. The only way it makes sense is if you beat Tottenham. That's the only way it makes sense.
Oh,
if you don't
imagine 3 days off to lose to Spurs.
Bro, if we've had 2.5, 3 days off to lose to Spurs, bro, you're signing your death. Like that's a death warrant that you're signing, a death sentence in terms
It
of.
look like he's asking to be sacked, but not actually saying it.
Like that's just dumb. I said this before the other day. Of all the games, right? Say you have to do this. Of all the games you do this before, it's literally the one game a season or 1 out of 2 games a season that Chelsea fans universally do not ever want to lose.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's
the only way
the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to take this right, like I'm not saying you should ever do this. That's number one. But if you have to do this, as I said, I think yesterday or whenever it was, take this on a game like the day before, or do this on a day, for example, where before you're playing like a Bournemouth or a Southampton, no disrespect, or something like that. Don't do it before Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I
Especially
said,
after
there's
losing to Southampton.
there's two schools of thought. One, oh, they're so fragile. Let's give them some time off to recover mentally. Or the correct approach when you're dealing with men is no. Y'all sucked on whenever we played, Sunday or Saturday. Again, it was Saturday, I believe. We're not gonna have no practices. We're having extra practices, and I'm gonna work you extra hard because guess what?
Yeah.
That's what I need.
I
And-
would have done.
I can't
And
remember.
people don't want to do.
I can't remember who United lost to, but Ten Hag
Yeah.
got them straight in
that-
training the next day.
Well, I
doing
think was it
runs.
That was
Brentford?
Brentford.
Yeah.
When they lost, they got blown out.
Brentford.
He was like, "No way are you guys gonna make
Yeah.
me look shit after I just won a fucking trophy in Dutch League. No way, y'all gonna work today.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna
Well,
work
that's
today."
that's good man management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, if the medical team says that you can't play on a certain day, you can't play. It's also happening
But
to the
that's-
Okay, but the
women's team.
medical team let Chilwell play a full 90 in a meaningless game against Zagreb while he was training on a bandage the day before. I ain't listening to them.
I was going to say our club from a like medical standpoint is a mess because there like I don't know who's at fault. Like I can't work out who's at fault.
Head of
but it's a
physio.
mess. Like it's a mess in terms of the communication, in terms of everything.
Head of
like
physio needs
how
sacking. Probably
you
the head
can
of
be,
sports science needs sacking as well.
Hey, dude,
Bro.
quit talking over everybody. Come on,
bro.
Scott,
Like
finish up.
I don't know who's at fault. Like I thought it was the medical staff, but I don't know anymore. Like it might be Paul, it might be the medical staff. I don't really have a concrete idea, but there's some fuckery going on because how on earth, right? As Lewis said, you go back a few months, and we've got Chilwell playing literally a couple of days after in training. He's pictured wearing a bandage around his hamstring, and guess what he does? His fucking hamstring. And then in a game where he was apparently only meant to play 60 minutes, and it got to like 50, and he killed himself, like metaphorically speaking. Then you've got like James doing the same thing where apparently the medical team said that he was okay to play 60 minutes, played 50, got injured again, and I think it was the same injury. Then you've got a game against Southampton where the medical team are apparently saying that these 5 players need to be rested. And I don't understand what the hell's going on. I fully don't understand what on earth is going on with this medical staff and with the communication.
But none of that medical staff
You sack head of-
has anything to do
You sack head of
with
sports science.
training.
Replace them.
Oh no,
They've
this
already done
is
that.
not
They've
this
already
isn't
done
necessarily
that.
the training thing. This is more like a
Medical.
generalized point of like just with the resting and with everything. Like this isn't necessarily about training because I agree. Like regardless, I get having a day off, 1 day off, right? I do not get having 2, and I certainly don't get having 2.5 to 3 days.
Yeah.
That's just part time at that point.
Yeah, and they're already a part-time worker because they play a game for a living. And if your life is that stressful, making buku dollars, playing a game, you're a weak-minded fool.
Yeah.
Fucking facts.
Did Bowley tackle the medical staff when he came in?
They did. They've already changed over the medical staff once. But it's about, again, when I don't know about you, but I've been to a lot of doctors in my life, and it sucks getting a new doctor because then they have to get to know you all over again. You know, it quirks about you personally because not everybody's the same. And so once you stack a medical staff, they have to come in and learn the players, the quirks, how their body works and everything else. It takes time. It's not like, oh, what works for Reece James is going to work for Ben Chilwell. They're different body types. They're different genetics. They don't work. Their bodies don't function the same. So it's not like, oh, it takes time.
Yeah. And even after that, Chelsea went and sold Jorginho, our only fit midfielder.
That has nothing to do with the topic we're talking about, but Jorginho is not a DM. He's a regista. And y'all want to say, oh, well, he's playing good for Arsenal. He has not scored. That was an own goal. So let's just please stop this nonsense.
The Arsenal
He
fans
went to
will be
a team in better form, playing better. Of course he's going to look better. Okay, because the responsibility is off him. The whole team's playing well. That's why they're in first place.
I big up Lewis. I'm out though. Big up panel,
Take care,
everybody. Big up, big up,
care.
big up.
So we need to get away from this. Oh, pining for the people we let go. That's like an ex dumps you, and you're out there trying to get her back. How fucking beta male are you? They're fucking gone. Let them go. Jesus, all this pining. I want it back. My God.
Hey,
Yeah, let go of our ex-players. Let go of them. They're gone.
yeah. Marina's fault, isn't it? Like,
Marina's at fault for all this.
Guy loves Christiansen.
If you want to blame somebody, blame the British government.
Yeah, fuck you, Boris. Fat whale.
I know. Or I guess you could blame him too.
Whoa.
Fucking hell, Dave.
Who's echoing?
Is he on a train? Or is
Yeah, Dave, you got way too much background noise, my friend. Way too
Or
much.
is he pulling a train?
Oh, God knows. God knows. Sounds like he's on a plane or some shit. But yeah, score predictions. What were we all saying? Anyone thinking
3-0
a good day out
Tottenham.
for the Blues? 3-0.
2-0 Tottenham.
1-0 Harry Kane long shot with Kepa and goal.
Oh boy.
2-1
That's
Tottenham.
Yeah, because if you're going to talk about long shot, you might want to try it.
I'll take a draw at this point.
What was that?
Maybe if it's a long shot, it's going to be Son. Harry Kane will finish in the box. He's got kids, he can finish in the box.
My head says we can win, but my heart says like fuck, it's gonna be a draw.
Literally, there's only one person saying a Chelsea win. Oh, two. We got two. No, it's
Look,
dark
and I'm not saying it because I want to. If I don't want to have to hold that if we lose. I'm saying that because I generally don't think the team in the form that it's in can beat any team in the Premier League, especially somebody who's in the top four.
We're getting a draw.
I was going to say,
can't score
we just lost to the worst team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like I don't see
manager.
who we beat.
They've done the
Like-
double on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Southampton.
and the thing is as well, like people will laugh about it, but it's probably accurate in the fact of like Tottenham in their current state with their current manager are probably better than if we faced them with their actual manager.
Yeah,
That is what is actually fucked about this. Is if they had Conte in charge, I'd feel more confident.
I think
I don't know.
Conte's
I don't know about you guys. But Potter looks really ready for that game.
Nope.
He looks really ready after the press conference.
I can't even judge because I can't tell what being ready for the game is like at this point. Like I don't know what it is.
We could play our strongest 11, and I still wouldn't have any confidence at this rate.
I don't have confidence because I don't have confidence in the manager.
I said he was confident off a Potter press conference. I might have to watch it.
Yeah,
Might actually have to watch it.
unless he punched somebody in the
I
face,
didn't watch that conference.
I'm not confident.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But guys, we are going to wrap up the stream here. I might do another preview tomorrow, get a Tottenham fan or two in, get their perspective. But
They have
other
those?
than- yeah, there's a couple.
Okay.
Around. And yeah, if I don't do that, we'll be live tomorrow on Sunday after the Spurs game. Hopefully after a win. Hopefully, but I won't put too much money on it. Big up everybody that's in here though. Like, subscribe, and pray.
Yep.
Just
Oh
pray.
God.